Hi guys, Varun here from Phone Arena, and it's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, but today it's an exciting product here. It's July 21st, and OnePlus is showing off the all-new Nord device. We already have it here. I'm going to be unboxing it. So what is the OnePlus Nord? It's basically a mid-range offering from OnePlus, and OnePlus is been talking a lot about it over the last few weeks, so we're pretty excited to check this out. Let's dive in and find out what the OnePlus Nord is all about. So here we have the invite. It says that this is the invite for the VR experience. The OnePlus is doing something interesting. So I installed the OnePlus Nord app, AR app, on the iPhone as well as the Android devices, and I tried it on both. And basically, it sets you a virtual screen for watching the whole launch event. Pretty cool stuff. They did do something similar with the 8 and 8 Pro unboxings as well, when we couldn't even get a device shipped due to the whole lockdown situation. But now things are getting shipped, so we have an invite, but still the launch event is happening online. So yeah, so that's the experience. You can read more about it. But here is the actual package. So this is the Nord review device package from OnePlus. So it says a smartphone with a powerful experience, smooth experience with powerful cameras, exceptional quality you expect from us. So we're looking forward to what OnePlus has done with this product. So let's actually get it out. I really like the colors here. So it's this blue, which I kind of like. It's you can call it teal or blue, whatever you want, but it's pretty cool, funky color. And here is the kind of the review kit. You have the device and some cases here, I'm assuming. So this is the, let's first get out the cases out of the way. As you have the Nord cases, you have a blue, red, and a black case as well. So it says sandstone. These are all sandstone cases except for the black one, which is a clear case. I mean, this is a clear case, and you have the black and blue, which are sandstone cases. So talking about OnePlus, I mean, my first device which I experienced from the company was a OnePlus One. Pretty hard to get hold of one. It was using the invite system, so the sandstone back was a kind of an iconic OnePlus One experience. Many other brands started kind of using the similar design, so they're kind of bringing back that old sandstone finish to this product as well, with those cases. We've seen those cases for other OnePlus devices. So let's actually get this out. So you have the Nord box here. So there's nothing else in the box. So let's get this out of the way. So you have the OnePlus Nord box. It says Nord everywhere. So what's Nord? So what OnePlus says is that the Nord is basically the kind of the magnetic north, the north direction, and they're trying something new. So they decided to pick the Nord name, and so that's what it is about. So let's open it up. You have the device here sitting inside, and it's coming in two colors. It's the one we have here is the blue version. So it's called the marble blue, and there's also a black onyx version as well. So this is a marble blue version of the Nord. Pretty excited to check it out. It's a mid-range. A lot of us have been waiting for OnePlus. So OnePlus has been launching a lot of devices. It started with the OnePlus One. The main kind of gripe from consumers and users is that the price of these devices has been increasing over time. The 8 Pro, the 7 Pro, 70 Pro, I mean, the flagship experience obviously warrants a better price, but then you always want something affordable as well. So I think the Nord is OnePlus way of redefining their mid-range offering. So here we have it. So checking out the device. So this way, Nord. So let's get out this packaging. Wow, this blue is pretty cool. Really like this finish here, the blue color of the device. Pretty it's a 6.44 inch screen in here. So let's actually power it on. So while the device is powering up, let's check out the other box contents. It's actually powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G 5G ready chipset, running at 2.4 GHz, a 7 nanometer process chipset, and it's one of the gaming focused offerings from Qualcomm. So this is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G version of the processor. And in India, going to be getting 3 variants of the device. It's going to be 6 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 64 gigs of storage, or you get 8 gigs of RAM and 100 gigs of storage, or 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. The unit we have here is a 12 256 configuration. But for India specifically, only for India market, OnePlus is going to have a 664 base variant. Mainly, I think this is for the keeping the price of this device more attractive. So you have 4 cameras on the back. We'll come to that in a second. So let's check out the box contents. So you get a welcome letter. We'll show that to you in a second. You get kind of a silicone case over here, and you also get the WAP 30T charger. Let's get that out, and the regular OnePlus cable, which you are familiar with by now. WAP charge 30. So it's a 5 volt, 2 ampere, 5 volt, 6 ampere. Regular OnePlus charger, which you're familiar with. It's a WAP charge 30. So that's that, and you have some stuff here. So you have the iconic SIM ejector tool, some OnePlus stickers with the Nord sticker this time around, and you get a Red Cable Club, which OnePlus seems to be promoting a lot of late. Red Cable Club membership card. So some other information about the recycling, safety information, and let's see what else is here. So there's some safety information here. Let's see the SAR limit with this device as well. I think it's probably mentioned on the box itself. Yeah, there's SAR information on the box. It says 1.08 watts per kilogram for the head and 0.78 watts per kilogram for the body, which is well within the limit. It's actually assembled in India, which is an interesting thing. So we resume production in their facilities here. So this is the welcome letter, which is normally you get a letter with every OnePlus device. So it's a very different letter this time. It's a welcome letter, which is there was a Twitter post, I think, by Pete Lau and Carl Pei around this. So they are talking about the smooth experience and that users must question smooth experience over specs. So that's that. So, but we do care about specs. So let's check out what the specs about the OnePlus Nord are. On the front, you have, so this thing feels really light. It's about 190 grams and feels really good for one-handed use in terms of usability of the device. You have the iconic switch here as well, which is very normal in OnePlus devices. Good to have that flipping switch. Here for ringing, you have the power button on the right, which is again pretty handy. You have the volume rocker on the left. On the top, there's just a microphone hole, and the bottom you have the SIM card tray, another microphone hole, and that's not a headphone jack like most phones these days. And you also have a Type-C connector for fast charging. So coming to the cameras, you have a kind of a 4-camera quad camera arrangement on the back. OnePlus is using the same Sony IMX586 sensor it's using on the OnePlus 8 Pro. So you have a 48 megapixel camera for the main sensor. You have an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. So it's a 48 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 combination on the back. We managed to pack it inside this thin chassis, but it's still, the camera module tends to be sticking out slightly. There's also a dual LED flash on the back. Coming out of the front, you have a 32 megapixel camera and it's an IMX616 from Sony and an 8 megapixel camera for your ultra wide photos. So I want to talk quickly about the display. So the display is a fluid AMOLED display, and it's running on a 90 hertz panel. So it is gives you that smooth effect. So this is the same 90 hertz panel or technology which OnePlus was using on the OnePlus 7 Pro and later. So it's not the 120 hertz display you're getting on the 8 Pro, but it's a 90 hertz panel and it is very smooth. So in terms of the battery, there's a 4115 mAh battery on the inside with WAP charge. So you can charge up to 50% capacity in 30 minutes, which is pretty cool for OnePlus. I mean, once you use a OnePlus device, you can really not go to another device. It's pretty hard to get rid of that habit of charging your device pretty quickly. And dash charge and WAP charge are pretty fast. So in terms of the 5G, so this phone is 5G ready. So OnePlus acknowledges that there is no 5G yet in many markets, including India, but that this phone is 5G compatible. And once 5G rolls out, hopefully they'll push out an update to make it work. But as of now, on the spec sheet, there are support for a few 5G bands. But now it would work fine on 4G. So this unit is a dual nano SIM version. So it has 2 dedicated nano SIM slots. And it's running on Android 10 out of the box with OxygenOS 10.5. OxygenOS is one of the smoothest OSs we have used in the market. So it's got some minor tweaks, but overall it looks like stock Android with some minor additions on top of it. And yes, so that's pretty much it. So that's the OnePlus Nord. And do let us know in the comments as to if you have any questions on the Nord, or if you have any concerns or any comments about the device or OnePlus's latest announcements. So we would look forward to hearing from you. And also, if any questions, also do feel free to ask us about the device. And are you going to be picking up this device or no? Let us know. And see you guys in the next video. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.